Okay, guys, welcome again to another edition of Margo and myself talking about the games of life. Now, previously we spoke about the game of meaning. What does it mean to have meaning in your life? And it is one of the major games that we play. Today, we're just going to talk about health, right? So, the game of health and some of the things that we want to think about um, when we're playing that game. Uh, Margo. Stuff.
Well, when we think about health, we have to take time to play the health game, or if we don't, then we'll be playing the sickness game. But a lot of things when we think about health, diet and exercise, but the main component, number one, is our breathing. So we want to talk about our breathing, our water, and then our food, and finally movement, which are important.
Mm,
Breathing, I have learned this, something I've known all my life, but then relearned. Most people just breathe from the top of their chest. We need to
yeah,
breathe in through our nose if you're able. Some people have issues where they can't, but breathe through the nose all the way down deeply into your belly because the lower two-thirds of your lungs are what actually take toxins out. They release toxins from your body and clean the air. Most people
right.
breathing and the top third of their lungs end up with a lot of COPD, a lot of respiratory issues. For me, I had lung tumors from skin cancer, melanoma that had metastasized, and I could barely breathe. Since I started doing this, breathing through my nose deeply, not just when I'm playing music or singing or exercising, but all the time,
Yeah,
I can breathe now. I'm actually even doing a little running and playing pickleball. So air is just huge. We must breathe right. And then would
right.
you like to tell us about
Well, with
water?
with water, it's very important that we try to consume as clean of water as we can. So, what do we mean by that? We're just meaning filtered. You want to make sure that you filter out the additives that most governments in the Western world, anyway, add to the water. So, things like chloride, bromide, chlorine, a lot of those additives that really doesn't work best for the human body. So good filtered water, and you want to stay hydrated as you can. I think I don't know what the equation is for the water as far as how much should we drink, but I think most when you look at most doctors, most people who talk about this in the areas like something like 8 cups a day. I just try for myself to, I feel like for me, 3 to 5 liters a day is great. You might go, wow, that's a lot of water. Or a gallon of water. What would I do with a gallon of water? Well, actually drink it. And don't fret. Yes, you will have to go to the toilet more, but water and consumption of good, not just quality, but amount of water will keep you um, clean, or as clean as you can be. That's what I'd say about water.
Excellent. And a lot of times if you're feeling really hungry, it's also thirst. Our body just can't really distinguish between the two. So if you drink down a lot of water, it can help. And then
Yeah,
diet, I mean, there are a gazillion ways out there, and we all know can find what works for us. But a couple of simple guidelines are stay away from the three white devils, white sugar, white flour, and white milk. And
yeah.
then just try to eat like 80% fresh fruits and vegetables. And
Hmm.
then and make sure you get some healthy fats in there. I think people drop fats out, but we need fat. Fats are actually a
Yeah,
natural sunscreen. So
yeah.
having your balance
Absolutely.
of your three types of fat, like your olive oil, your coconut oil, butter, and then like flaxseed, the three different types of fat.
Excellent. All right,
And
guys,
then
with that,
movement.
I'm sorry. Movement.
Movement,
Yes.
though, is the other thing. Yes, just some type of
Exercise.
movement exercise. Yes, walking, whatever works for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Critical. The movement is critical. Critical. Because now when you look at the 3 or 4, then you should be, because this is all about how do we ensure that we maintain healthiness well-being is a bit different, but at least healthiness. Um, okay, we'll close on that for today or for this message. Hopefully everyone's having a great day and wherever you are, morning, good evening, good afternoon. We will catch you on our next chat about um, the four main games of life.